hey, look behind me or look outside your door, depending on where you are right now. And if you're in Florida, you could be thinking, oh man, that's snow. So glad I'm here in the warm 70 or 80 degrees, whatever it is. But for me, oh my gosh, this is heaven. And you know what I love even more? The darkness. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, on December 22nd, I get a tinge of sadness. And most other people are like, oh, thank God, the shortest day of the year. Each day is a little longer, even as we trudge through the winter months. And me, I love it. I love the quiet. I love the peace. I love looking at all of this magic. And then, a deer shows up or some other critter, making it through, and spring comes and it's a renewed life again. And that is not my point. That's just what I'm, carefully placing myself in this, this landscape I find pure magic. And for me, these videos really could become anything. They could all be chapters in a book, right? For me, not for you. And if you love it, you can read it. But that's not the point either. I want to talk about what I'm talking with my people about in the past couple of weeks, but particularly this week. And I would say they range in age from maybe 40, mostly 40 to like 70 would be the range of the people in my world. And a conversation with a retirement coach mastermind I'm a part of, talking about what they're talking about with their clients, their retirement clients. For me, my clients are all age ranges. But what I do find to be the common thread, and this is so interesting, is no matter the age and the perceived issue, I'm at the last third of my life. It was different in the second third of my life, 30 to 60, whatever. Is that's not really the thing. The thing really is, at whatever point do you realize that everything that you had imagined was for you, that you wanted, that was a goal, is always available to you. Always. And in one conversation, we were like, why has it taken me till, and this is a conversation I have too, by the way, with my own coach, why has it taken me until 63, 62, whatever, to realize that it's always been there, right? This whole Dorothy moment. And the answer is, what difference does it make? In my gratitude journal, I wrote, I'm so grateful. That's how the sentence starts. I'm so grateful that it only took me until 62 to realize that I had everything I'd needed and wanted. But I thought about, how did that happen? Because it didn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. You create it for yourself. And for me, that ended up taking, today years old for that to happen for me. And I listened to the 40 somethings that are in my professional world, and I realized I thought that too, what they're thinking. There's nothing generationally, stereotypically, what have you. It's just, you get to make it happen for yourself in your 40s if you're ready and willing and able to do the work, or your 50s or your 60s or your 70s, or you're never, you never do. And you wonder why that happened. And those of us who are kind of on a different side of it are realizing that the reason we're at a place where we're aware that we have everything we need and ever wanted. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about possessions. I think those are other things. It's because we've got help. For me, I've been very frank that it's been the help of a therapist, and now a coach or coaches. Amazing friends who lift me up, and changing my work to become a life coach at 60-ish. And so I say all of this because I wonder if you, like me, have your Franklin planner or whatever it was. And in my Franklin planner the other day, I was going through it because it's a little bit thick. It's not supposed to get like that. That's part of being organized. Like, you don't have extra stuff. It's supposed to fit in the thing it's supposed to fit in. And so when it doesn't, you need to take a look. And I can see I'm not following anyway, I went to Franklin Planner class. I was still working for Marshall Fields in HR. And I remember going to the class in the city. It was over by Neiman's in person. And so that had to be before 1999. And it had to be before, a lot of things. But it had to be before 1999 because that's when I left Fields. And in it, I'm looking at what my goals were then. And they were, I am physically fit. I am. I eat nutritiously. I do, mostly. I pursue my interests. And I wrote down needlepoint. Needlepoint. I don't ever remember writing that down. I needlepoint a lot. Clears my mind. Better than eating. C, eat nutritiously. Be fit. I'm a knowledgeable Jew who can read from Torah and became a bat mitzvah. I did. 2000. I did. I am self-affirming. I am. Like, this is a treasure. I'm like, how did that happen? And I thought about it, and I will repeat, I got help. Got a husband who's the light of my life. All the things. Beautiful people like you in my world. And so I just say to you, no matter where you are in life, if you have your Franklin planner and you wrote it down, even if it was 1999, don't ask me to do the math, 1999 minus 1962, whatever age. It's just never too late. It's just never too late if you're willing to do the work. And that was my message for today, because I'm like, way to celebrate. Doesn't matter when. It's always possible for you. Ciao for now.